Hello world and welcome back to Ridgeside, the city that just keeps on giving. I have just noticed that this particular area up here doesn't have a district yet. So this is an unnamed area of my city slash town slash whatever the hell it is. I want to try and develop up here a little bit. But at the minute there's very little demand for anything other than, well, there's a huge demand for commercial. So we're going to probably have to address that first. But yeah, basically, I want to get, like, I mean, look at all the ore up here. I mean, these darkened patches, they're all ore. I mean, that is just ore galore. Ore galore, ore galore, galore, galore. I suppose I could develop a little bit this way. I mean, that's farmland, isn't it? Yeah, but it's a bit sparse. It's not as good as this, so we'll leave that be. I might develop here. And then what I can do is I can have roads leading up into here and develop the industry there, and eventually I can have it all connected somehow to up here. I don't know how that's going to work, but it will work because I'm going to make it work, and I promise I'm not going to keep talking like this. I'm going to get on with things. Let's play with this. Let's do our dense commercial here. Let's create a huge area of like commercial skyscrapers and shit. So what we're going to need? We're going to need decent roads for one thing. So what can we do here? We can have... Ooh, we need to think about how we're going to do this. Because it's going to create a lot of traffic along these roads. It really, really is. But I feel like I can live with that. I can live with the guilt. Right, let's just... let's keep it in style with this. I mean, if worst comes to worst, one thing we can always do is... well, we can always upgrade the roads, can't we? It's definitely one thing that can be done. Let's put... It's not there, is it? It's kind of... there... to there, and then off at this angle. Kind of like that. So we have 1, 2, 3, and then 1. I mean, this is all going to become kind of a one-way system, but for now... There we are, we've got them sorted. For now, we will just get it started. Right, oh, crap, didn't mean to do that. Meant to do that. There we go. That's kind of what I was aiming for. Straight lines. 1, 2, 3. Will do. Down you come to here, and then connect it in like that. It's a bit of an odd pattern. I mean, it ruins the initial grid, but it doesn't matter too much. We don't care too much about that initial grid. There we go. See, it's not going to work like this. I've just realised why, because different sized roads have different sized grids, don't they? And I want to make the most of the space. So let's just... That comes off kind of like that angle, doesn't it? To there. Then along like this. Maybe. Maybe. 1, 2, 3... And then to there like that. And that's the sort of size we're going to want because, well, as you can see, that's the size we want. Why do we want that size? Because that's the size we want. It's actually going to work quite well, I think. Look how neatly that fits in there. There's a bit of a hill here, but I can live with that. Let's just do that. And then across like this. Just create a bit of a thing there. But I don't mind too much. I mean, they're just going to build around that. The hills aren't too much of an issue, other than it makes the road look ridiculous. I don't mind too much if that road looks ridiculous. Okay, I'm going to deal with this right now. I'm going to upgrade that. Well, downgrade, I suppose, technically. And then we can have it coming off of here. To maybe there, and then in. Like that. Yeah, that's a nice pattern. Yes, I can live with that. And then we just have this one random one coming into here. Like that. Interesting. Leaves a bit of a gap there, but we can just fill that with trees and stuff. Right, so we need to think how we're going to do this. This is going to be set up in such a way that... it's like one big loop all around the outside. So we have like a giant ring road going on. There we are. And then... like that. So it's like one big loop. So ideally people come in this way and... and then down and up. And then in this way. Nope, that's the one. kind of loops. It's hard to do this because one way or another that's just going to be affected like that. I think we're going to need to go one further here. I think that the way to make this work, in order to make this work even, we're going to have to go like this. Like that, there we are. Okay, and then that comes out to about there and then there. That's not ideal. I could fix that with the terrain tool. Maybe I should. I'm gonna just level that off a little bit. Just a little bit. Just bring it all down to this level. There we go. There we are. It's kind of neat. Okay, now let's put the roads back in there. Like that. There we go. And smooth it off a little bit. So we want it to look nice. We want it to look kind of partially natural. I don't too much mind that. You know, you do get a bit of cutting into things, don't you? You know, just to make it look nice and make it fit in with the terrain, you would excavate that. But beyond that, doesn't matter too much. We're also going to need to think about naming roads again, because we had kind of stopped doing that. So they are just getting what the game calls them. Okay, so now we have one big loop. Going that way. Those going in. I think we're going to have to do it like this. See, it's going to be an absolute nightmare. 2 in, 2 out should be the policy, shouldn't it? What if I leave it like this, right? What if I leave it like that, okay? Then just alternate these ones. So they go like that. All roads lead outwards. And that one's just left to its own device. If I get rid of that one, actually. What if I do that? So that creates 2 loops within a loop, and it leaves that fine and dandy like that. I think I could live with that. I think that might work for us. We'll have to find out. I mean, there's only one way we're going to find out, isn't there? And that's to actually test it out. We'll get to that in a moment. We'll see how that fares. It's just about experimenting and seeing what traffic setup works, because you want it to be nice, you want it to function. Okay, I'm going to leave that connecting there, even though there's that road there. I'm not going to bother with the connection there. One thing I might end up having to do is actually incorporate traffic lights somehow into all this. I can't leave that like that, can I? It's just not going to work. But I still want the road to connect there, so let's do that. Let's start off with this one coming out here. Like that. Okay. And then up you come to there. That's alright. I mean, there's a bit of distortion of the land there, but I think we can smooth that out, can't we? Yeah, look at that. Smooth out quite nicely. Let's just make that bigger. There we go. There we go. That's what we want. Okay. And then I can put something in here. Maybe more little residential areas. Let's create a little residential paradise right in here. Starting 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that's awkward. I've got 4, so we'll start it there. Have it come down to here and not quite merge. Put in a footpath. Footpath, where are you hiding? You're there under the footpath symbol. Makes sense. There we are. Nope, didn't work that. There we go. And there we go. Okay. Then a bunch of... Actually, that's not roads. That's roads, right? A bunch of these little kind of roads coming off here. Let's just... like that. And then... coming down here like this. And merging in like that. We're going to need to come all the way up to there. That kind of touches. Ooh, do you think people will walk that? I think they might, but I'm not too convinced. Let's do it to there, and then do it with footpaths. I just accidentally edited the terrain without intending to, which is nice. There we are, a bit of that, and a bit of that. Excellent, and a bit of this. Get you down to there. Okay, now, one thing I need to do is get plazas and ship placed. And I said placed then. Plazas and ship placed. This is not the English language. Oh, excuse me, let's put one... Oh, God, it's not even symmetrical there, is it? I can't even do that right. Alright, let's put one... Just because of the size of it. Okay, we're going to need to think parks, maybe. There might be a park that fits perfectly in that gap. Yes. Yes. Okay. That should be sufficient. Should, don't quote me on that. Should doesn't mean will be. No promises there. Okay, and now what have we got going on here? We have garbage coverage, good. We don't have hospital coverage, but I feel we can fix that easily enough just by doing this. Putting a hospital there. Crematoriums are probably going to be needed, because, you know, dead bodies and stuff. You don't want them piling up. Let's put this thing there. And then police. Police. Police can live there, I think. Oh, that's going to interfere with the footpath, isn't it? Did I put a footpath there? I don't think I did, but that'll help. Educations. We're going to need to educate the people that live in here, and people are going to live in here. This is going to be a housing area. There's that one. There's that one. And is there a university? Yes, the university's reaches that far. And now we're going to need bus routes. We're going to need bus routes. No two ways around that. Just put a little one in there that just sort of goes around it. Let's add another stop here. Just so there's some overlap. So we'll want some overlap. We're going to want a bus service that starts here. Create a new line. Goes there. And then stops quite regularly all the way around here. Just all the way around. Because this is commercial, okay? This is the commercial world. This is the world of the commercial or something or other. Which also means we're going to want these things. One there, one there. One there, and one there. It's an interesting mix. How should we do this? There's plenty of interesting ways to develop these things. So let's do that. There. Oh, sorry, let's just do it this way. There we are, and that joins up. Yeah. We have no... oh, this is interesting. This is an opportunity. We have none of this stuff going on here. So let's remedy that. Comes round like that. You come along like this. And we put one there as well, just for good measure. Let's do this. Let's get this hooked up. There's the cities things. Anyway, a bit of a T-junction there, but I can live with that. Right, so I don't want this to work. I want this one to go all the way around everything that's here. Have it do a loop. Let's have it do a loop around here like this. Let's have it go to there, to there. No, there. One there. One there. One there and one there. So it's a pretty large line, and it'll bring people in from all over the place, okay? Now let's just fill it with dense commercial. Let's just... This is why I like grid patterns, because you just do this and boom, it's done. I mean, that's literally how easy it is. Okay, let's just fill all of this with light residential. Because people are going to want to live there, I imagine. And then right on the edge of it, what we should do is put in... They're going to need to be light. They need to be light because it's a teeny tiny road, and I don't want to be messing around too much with too much of their shit. So what I want along here is like the skyscraper type things. See if that works. We'll see if that works. Right, we're going to have to let time flow to see if that works, aren't we? Yeah, there we go. It's starting already. Right, this is... it's all part of the farmlands, isn't it? Intriguing. And one other thing we can do is get the road coming up here and then across round to here. That creates a longer way around there, but it'll also link up to here, because that's definitely going to be industry. Sorry, there's no two ways about that. It's got to be industry. Oh, why are you not connected? Why would you do that? Why would you not put the building there? That makes no sense. You would. Oh, there we go, finally. I was going to say, you wouldn't let it develop like that? You don't just build it and then hope the utilities hook themselves up. You build within reach of the utilities first. And you put the utilities in if necessary, but we shall see. We shall see. Right, I am going to put in here some footpaths. So people can walk like that. Like that. Okay? Then I'm going to put in a whole bunch of trees right here. We're going to fill it with ash trees, because they seem to be our favourite, don't they? Ash trees definitely seem to do well with us. There we are. There we go. Now that is a lot of tree, and until they build a building there, those trees will remain, and then if I demolish a building, those trees should also still remain. But that's a lot of tree with like one added in for the middle, so let's just get rid of that. Oh, I can't do it. Can I select that one? I can't, but I like there's an odd one out right in the middle of that. It's like, yeah, look at me, I'm the rebel. I'm the really, really green one. Let's see how things work there. Right, anyway, we wanted to develop up here, and this area isn't named. I feel like it should have a name. I mean, I've done this. I've put things in it. You know, I've zoned it now, but I don't know why the name is right there. Emerson Hills? Nah. It's not going to be called Emerson Hills. That there could be called Emerson Hill. Maybe. I mean, who's Emerson? Why does he deserve to have a hill named after him? But we're going to just divide that. We need to put another one in here, don't we? Well, just dividing it isn't enough. You need to create a new one. You see what I was trying to do there? I was trying to divide it and hope it'd name the second one. There we are. Right, so that's called Glade Heights. I don't feel like Glade Heights is what this should be called. You know, it's like a village on a cliff, isn't it? And it's near the Applegate Dam. So I suppose Applegate Village makes the most sense. And then up here you got Emerson Hills. Well, I mean, kind of got a nice view of this hole here, hasn't it? This cutting into the ground. I mean, that looks glacial to me. I think at one point in the long distant past there were glaciers here, and now there's just that one lonely river. I'll think of a name for that. Feel free to name that for me if you want. I got nothing. Right, let's create up here. This could be industry. There's no demand for industry right now, but that's what it's going to be. So if I start there. What particular type of industry, I hear you ask? It's going to be cutting down trees. Because, you know, screw the trees or something. There we are. Oh, let's just get rid of that. Couple of roads like this should suffice for getting it dealt with. There we are. Like that. And then we can have it extend a little bit further. Because this road is going to come down here like this. Like that. And there's also going to be one coming down here as well. I can just sense it. You know, it's going to come around here and down. And then there's going to be another one coming down here. So let's just... That one like that. Excellent. And then... along the cliff top like this. This is where there's going to be homes along here. Yes, it's going to overlook some industry, but I feel like that's a small price to pay for the awesomeness that it will be. Right, and now let's just come down this way. Like that. Excellent. Right, I'm gonna bring that one down in a straight line. Because I feel like that's the most sensible way to do it. And then from here, merge like that. Yes! That looks really, really good to me. Looks really, really good. We can upgrade if we need to. Emerson Heights just doesn't seem right, does it? Because technically we're up here to cut down the trees, so I suppose Emerson Woods, maybe? I don't know. As I say, I'm open to suggestion, because I'm not good at naming everything. So, you know, if you want to name this little bit of pioneering woodland industry up on top of this hill, feel free. Feel free. I will not stop you. Let's get this done like that. Another one here. And one there. And there like that. Alright. That should be helpful. And just in case we need them, let's... Oh, crap. Let's put in blocks of offices. Just because. Just feels right, you know, that should be offices. Especially to there. And then this here should be like light residential. Light residential. I don't want it overlapping the cliff, though. So we'll just get rid of those there. There we are. Right, so that's there. What have we got up here? We haven't got any garbage collection going on up here, which is unfortunate, but we can put that in the industrial space. There's going to definitely be industry here, so it makes sense if there's going to be pollution to keep like with like, because you don't want to pollute more than you have to. That's just a simple truth of the game and of life, I suppose. That's a lesson from reality, that is. You just don't want to. Right, let's now put in... I'm going to do a road like that, and I'm going to put it there. I'm going to put it here. Alright, and that reaches round to everything. We're going to need to put water in. The water requirements though, so that's fine. People are not going to die of dehydration anytime soon, and industry is going to be able to wash its trucks or whatever it does with water. Okay. We've got education. No, we haven't. We're probably going to want it. We got it from that. We haven't got a university though. But there is room here for one. Yeah, there is. Oh, nice. Oh, we're having that. That's Hilltop University, that is. There we are. So, is there any power getting up here? Is there? Yeah, there is. But what's... Check your power grid is... We might be having power issues somewhere. That might be why it's trying to warn us. For now... I feel like... Maybe... Can I get anything here? I could put some more houses along here. Just... Oh, crap, meant like that there. Let's make that houses. And then... Yeah, that's fine. We're not building anything here yet because there's no demand for it, but the demand will come. The demand will come, they said. Or he said, or Sval said, or whatever. That's coming on quite nicely, that. Needs to be upgraded. Building cannot level up because high-rise buildings are banned. Shit, I need to deal with that. Didn't realise I banned them there. Something I did a long time ago, I'm guessing. Right, let's just get rid of that there. Okay. All the way to that, and then here we're just going to add this little nook here. Pine Park. Nah, we're going to call that West Nook, because it looks like it might not actually be to the west. I can't remember which way is north and which way is south. What's it saying? Okay, that's not west, that's north. And that alliterates quite nicely as well. So we're calling North Nook. Or I suppose technically North Nuke. Policies, education boost, recreational use, free public transport, parks and recreation, taxation, city plan. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, look at that upgrading now. Nice. Nice. What's wrong with you? No level things were available. Well, alright. It's getting there. See, now we're getting the skyscrapers we wanted. And the traffic isn't too bad here. I might need to make this a no parking road, but it doesn't seem to be affecting things too badly. I am going to have a close look at traffic, because I imagine there's queues somewhere. Yeah, I mean, look, there's queues there. Okay, there are queues all the way around here. I have a feeling a lot of that might actually be to do with traffic lights and stuff, but we can fix that some other time. It's not hugely overwhelming, is it, at the minute? It's not horrific. I mean, our city's developing. Look at it. It's all over the place. Spread out. The bus station is working nicely. Why is that bus... Oh, why have I got a bus stop there? Oh, right, let's just move that bus stop, alright? That should be there like that. No more in any ridiculous places. We've still got one place left, which is nice. Convenient. Yeah, look at them go. I like the elegance of that as well. I mean, well, I say elegance of it. I like the simplicity of it. Just how easily it works, you know? And how well it works as well. It functions as a basic layout. Fox Lagoon. Nah, it's not Fox Lagoon anymore. It's not a lagoon. That's not a lagoon. That's a floodplain. We're going to rename that. We're going to call it Fox Ings. You might ask yourself, what is an Ings? Well, it's a word in English that means something or other. See, I'm very good at this explanation thing. There's a place in my old hometown. It's in my old hometown. I haven't got a new hometown. I've got a hometown. You know, your hometown's where you're from. Anyway, in my old hometown, the place I was born has a thing called an Ings. And it's part of the floodplain of the river. And when the river's doing this, because it gets so bloody shallow, obviously these are Ings. I don't know. I don't know if that's significant, if that's how they name these things, but... Really nice coffee. I have a feeling as well, when I built this, these were much closer to the shore. And that dealing with the obstruction down here has changed things slightly. I mean, that's certainly flowing a bit more. What is that? Is there something under there? That's just the shape of the land, isn't it? Trees are slowly dying off as well, which is nice. We've got water flowing down here. It's kind of reaching the mouth of the river. Kind of. Not fully, but, you know. I'm amazed that this road's handling the traffic so well. Considering it's so bloody small. Well, that's doing well. I don't think we want people parking there. Wow, okay, we need more buses on this route. Wow, how full is this bus? A lot of 90. Hang on, give me the line details. There we are. So many people are waiting at... Alright. Okay, that's... Oh, it's the green one. Hang on, then. Right, people are just waiting for different things. Okay. Let's have a look at the transport. Who comes on here? Got 2 lines come down here. Oh, that's fair enough. That I can live with. That I can live with. How about the airport? How's the airport doing? The airport is doing... Well, I mean, as you can see, I got all these because I was expecting the airport to get busy. Because technically that's 4 airports. And it just hasn't yet. It might get there eventually as we grow as well, as things become more necessary. We still have a huge demand for commercial as well. Public transport line is not connected, do I? Do I really? Hang on. Where? Oh yeah, look at that. Huh. I just have that one new one? Oh, I don't know. Right, so we have huge demand for commercials still. Are they oh, where are we gone? Where I've disorientated myself. Where are we? There we are. Right, so they're starting to build things here. But there's nothing there yet. There's no power. Right, let's just do a couple of these. There we go. Now that's powered. That should be fine. Right. Commercial demand is enormous, okay? It is absolutely overwhelming at the minute. So we really, really need to address that. Where'd the cultural quarter go? I definitely built one. Docklands, Tidemouth. Sval can do industrial. It's around here somewhere. I know I left it somewhere. Built it there, didn't I? There we are. Yeah, there. Okay, well that's the cultural area. It makes sense to keep a lot of commercial around here as well. Because we've kind of got the infrastructure for it. I say kind of. As in, sort of, maybe, a little bit. So let's do something here. Let's take the road that we've got. See, that's just a narrow one, isn't it? Can I upgrade that? I might have to. It might be necessary. I'm going to try and upgrade that road to this. There we are. Actually, no. I'll tell you what. We'll stick with this one here. I'm not sure how that's affected things. Hopefully not too much. We'll have to come back at that. I mean, I completely forget what I just did, but you know. There we are. There we are. So what I've basically just done is created a natural bottleneck. But I've also I want this because if I create a shit ton of commercial down here, this could become a ridiculously popular area. And by ridiculously popular, I mean ridiculously popular. Can I create... Can I upgrade that? There we are. Because that's telling me something isn't connected anymore. Oh, I see. I see. Okay, so we can't do that. We need... What do we need? We need to demolish that. Demolish that. Put the 4-lane road right here. Right here. No, it's not going to let us now, is it? Damn it. Let's just get rid of that. And then... like that. Hey? Oh, I've done that, haven't I? Right. Hang on, let's just... Right, okay. Is that near enough? I have a feeling it might not be. Let's just get rid of that. There we are. I've overcomplicated this somewhat, but as long as it works, I don't care too much. Let's just... Oh, crap. Where are we? Ah, I've just completely demolished the... Hang on. Let's let things flow a little bit. There's that one. You definitely need to stop there. Crap. Right, there we go. Right, now we're going to put one in there. Another one in here. There we are. Then we're going to upgrade this road some more. If it'll let us. Oh, it will. That's clever. That's neat. Right, and then... Oh, for Christ's sake. So that is a problem. Let's just move that this way a little bit if it'll let us. It's not going to let us. We need to demolish that. We need to demolish that. Let's upgrade that road now. Actually, that was unnecessary, wasn't it? Because if I have the commercial only coming down as far as this, I can have... What can I have? I can have a road like this coming out here, can't I? Kind of, maybe. Oh, I'm not too sure. Right, I'm gonna put in that Japanese garden again. Right, this might be something for another episode because we're at the half-hour mark. I'll experiment with that. I'll get back to you all about how well that works out. But I think occasionally that this might be the solution we are looking for. And that needs a road again. That definitely needs a road. Right, we'll get that done before we save it. There we go. There we go. Man, oh man, that would have been spectacular. Okay, so we've got all this here. Do you know what? I am going to... No, that's not what I mean. I'm gonna... Should we start with a grid pattern, and it's going to come out here. Okay, just before the station. Come out 2. And then just this side of the station, come out like that. Like that. Actually, no, that's just not going to work, is it? Right, we are there. So there we go. We are there. Awesome! That's the kind of thing we're looking for. This is going to be an epic area. An epic area. We'll leave it like that for now, though. Man, this is gonna be awesome. This is gonna be truly awesome. I'm gonna also get rid of that because it messes up the junction. Final thing to do: curl this road around like this. There we go. That I can live with. Or can I? Yeah, I can. Till next time, guys. Take care. Have fun, and ta-ra. If you enjoy my efforts to be vaguely entertaining, you can now support me on Patreon. $1, a pound, a yen, a euro, whatever you've got, whatever you can spare, all helps. Over 1 million fed. Thank you for watching, and ta-ra.